Did you know one of the most terrifying scenes in the movie Titanic was filmed in just one single take? I'm talking about the moment when the grand staircase gets flooded. The water doesn't just trickle in, it bursts through the doors and windows with incredible force, smashing everything in its path. It feels so real because, well, it pretty much was. Director James Cameron was obsessed with realism, so, for this scene, he decided against using CGI for the water itself. Instead, the crew built a massive, detailed replica of the grand staircase and its surrounding area. This wasn't a cheap, flimsy set. It was a solid structure designed to be completely destroyed. The plan was to dump an enormous amount of water onto it all at once. How much water? A jaw-dropping 340,000 gallons? That's like dumping the contents of a small swimming pool down a hallway. Now, here's why they only had one shot. Once that much water hit the set, everything was ruined. The ornate woodwork, the furniture, the elaborate decorations, it would all be waterlogged and completely wrecked. Rebuilding it would have cost a fortune and taken weeks. So, the entire cast and crew knew they had to nail it on the first try. There were no second chances. On the day of the shoot, everyone was on edge. The actors and stunt performers had to be positioned perfectly to avoid getting seriously injured by the massive surge of water. Multiple cameras were set up, all shielded from the impending flood. The tension was immense. Then, James Cameron gave the signal. The giant tanks were opened, and 340,000 gallons of water roared onto the set. The result is what you see in the film. The water crashes through the dome, shatters the staircase, and violently floods the entire area. The actors are genuinely struggling against a powerful, real-life torrent. The panic and chaos you see on their faces, a lot of that was real. They pulled it off in that single, high-stakes take. What was left was a completely demolished set, but they had captured one of the most iconic and unforgettable moments in cinematic history. So next time you watch Titanic, remember that incredible flooding scene wasn't just movie magic. It was a one-time only, carefully planned demolition event that pushed the boundaries of practical effects. It's a perfect example of the extreme lengths the filmmakers went to create a masterpiece. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this behind-the-scenes look, don't forget to like and subscribe for more.